When you start with a good reference image, you can end up with a pretty good, okay. It looks like we have a little bit of work to do. Hey everyone, this is CJ of CJ's Creative Studio, and today we're going to be talking about the painting that's right here behind me. This is a study I've been working on of the J.W. Waterhouse work in the Peristyle. Specifically, we're going to be talking about the face. I was having trouble with some of the details, and I want to show you one of the tools that I used to get me to this sort of final state. So the first step is to overlay the reference image on top of the painted image we want to fix. After making the reference image transparent, a lot of this is just fiddling about until everything seems to line up more or less right. Sometimes you get it dead on. Sometimes all you can do is get it close. Since this is just a tool for information and not an actual copying technique, it doesn't really matter much right now. And now comes the part that's both fun and tedious. We take the paintbrush tool and we start outlining the face. After that, we'll start outlining the features. My preference is to outline the features in a different color. It's not really a big issue, but it's something I started doing years ago, and I haven't found a reason to stop. After everything is outlined, we can start looking at what areas to focus on. Clearly, I have the lower lip wrong. Next is a little bit of adjustment on the placement of the mouth. The shape of the lash line and a little bit of the eyes positioning need tweaking. And where I placed the tip of the nose is wrong and made her nose too small. Fortunately, this is all easily fixable. Now that I know what areas to look at, I can go in with a brush and start fixing things. It's important to remember that the face is only approximately 19 millimeters high, about the size of a thumbnail, so the changes are very small. A lot of them are like half a millimeter, so it's very detail-oriented. I'm now working by holding a reference photo off screen in one hand while I paint with the other. In the end, you can see it was worth it. Here are the three versions side by side. The troublemaker that had issues, the reference image, and the painting with the corrections applied. There's still work to be done, sure, but you can see what a useful tool Photoshop can be to get key details of a traditional painting where you want them to be. Because it's so easy to compensate for differences in scale, photo editing software can be a quick and useful tool for the artists when they're having difficulty reconciling what they have on their reference image and what they're working on now. Admittedly, it's more of a tool for realism, but from time to time it does come in handy. For myself, I mostly freehand stuff, but in the past, especially with Scratchboard, this has been a helpful tool. And yeah, I switched easels and locations since I filmed the intro. It happens. And I think that's it for this quick tip. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll be coming out soon with more videos on art, writing, handwriting, and other creative stuff that I happen to be doing. Until then, be creative and keep practicing.